Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. I am smiling because I like to start trouble in a nice way, right? And as opposed to my earlier years where maybe I'd start trouble and it was legit trouble. Now I like to just sort of start trouble in a really nice way. I've done quite a number of Brie Bagwell songs. I think 4 or 5 of reactions to Brie Bagwell songs. Texas artist, she's from Las Cruces, New Mexico originally, went to UT, University of Texas, Austin, and now I think what I saw somewhere along the way is that she's in New Braunfels, Texas. I think that's how you'd say it. In any case, I saw something the other day. Jeff Cather had sent me like a link to something that Brie was explaining her song Trenches, I think. And I don't know if it was on that or another thing, but Paul Eason was the band that was playing with Brie, and she was talking to the camera, just affable, very likable, very confident young lady. And anyhow, it turns out I got the sense that Paul and Brie are an item. And so I'm like, well, he's got his own band. Let me go look up his stuff and see what he's got. He hasn't got a lot posted on YouTube, but I found a couple of things. And I found enough, let's put it that way, where I grabbed the song. I don't know the song. I didn't listen to it. I know it's country, but I'm like, you know what? I am just going to start a little bit of trouble here just for the fun of it. If Brie's getting all this attention, Paul can get a little bit. Us bros got to look out for each other. So anyway, the mountains of Nuevo León, Las Montañas de Nuevo León in Spanish. So Paul, this is for you, my brother. And that's a very creative song title, by the way, too. That's a pretty beginning.
Across the mountains in the summertime, they rose straight out of the plains. Took to living in a northern town where nobody knows my name. The sun is hotter than the salsa here. The salsa here don't mess around. So I just sit out in the shade all day and watch the clouds roll in and out. I know a good place to find a bad man. He can get you whatever I can.
I would love to see Brie and Paul redo the song with her on the track. I think they would crush it, even after just 1 minute.
And you won't mind if you never go home out in the mountains of Nuevo León. Out in the mountains of Nuevo León. Well, they ain't got no margaritas here unless the Wero's pay enough. They got liquor in the grocery stores.
Yeah.
It's as cheap as the roads are rough. And I know a good place to find a bad man, and he can get you whatever I can. And here it's easy to forget where you're from. Out in the mountains of Nuevo León. Out in the mountains of Nuevo León.
This is so different and well done.
The Texas River still calls my name, and I hope I won't be too long. Then again, I got another day, and I got time for one more song. And I know a good place to find a bad man, and he can get you whatever I can. And you won't mind if they bury your bones out in the mountains of Nuevo León.
comment while I'm thinking of it. I like his voice, and I think it's understated. I think he's got to let it rip. I just, as a song, if his voice was more pronounced in this, and I don't think it was in the mixing side. I think that this was in the vocalization in the studio, in the recording side, where, yeah, instrumentally though, I don't know who's putting these things together, but there's a lot going on band-wise in this thing. There's a lot going on in here. See? Drop it.
Crossing the river in the summertime, it rolled right on down the plain. Took to living in a northern town where nobody knows my name.
Northern Nuevo León? God, there's so many good musicians out there that you don't hear much about. I'm going to look up where Nuevo León is. Okay, I just looked it up. It's in northern Mexico and Mexico. So, it makes sense. And he brought in the Texas River and all that. I would really like to see him sing more dynamically because he could pull it off. And I'm not talking Luciano Pavarotti type stuff. I'm still talking just this song. It was a really good song. The instrumentation is absolutely there. But if he went with belting it out, and I don't know if it's a confidence thing. I don't know if it's just trying to, maybe he's just a chill kind of dude. I don't know. You know, but of course, I'm doing this because of all the reactions I did to Brie. And so I'm like, of course, the two of them, if they did a duet, would knock it out of the park. But she's absolutely not a shy human being whatsoever. I don't get that sense at all. I get that she has a confidence, not an arrogance at all, a confidence. And there's a big difference there, that she does what she does. And Paul might be just sort of like the strong, quiet type, put it that way. But as far as singing goes, like if he belted it out on this is a really good, well-produced instrumental and lyrical song. I felt like I was there and in the place, and yeah, it's just beautiful. So, all right, I gotta rate this song, and which is what I do. And every so often, I'm like, I don't want to rate it because I don't want to get people mad at me or anything. But people don't usually get mad. I mean, I have reasons why I rate things. Plus, it's entertainment. But I mean, this might shock you guys, but seriously, I'm coming in with a 9.1. And it was on the strength predominantly of two things: the instrumentation and how it was produced, and when an instrument would come in and go out. The drummer in here was doing a lot more than meets the ear, or the brain for that matter. It was so appropriate, the way the drummer was playing. It was very different. It wasn't just this methodical boom, 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 boom beat like Nashville pop stuff. This really was artistic. And the other thing was the story. The story here was just well done. I don't know who wrote it, but it was well done. So, Paul Eason, Mr. Paul Eason, Las Montañas, the mountains of Nuevo León. That's good stuff. Now I want to go to Nuevo León. You know, I'd be worried about getting shot, of course, because, you know, problems are happening, but maybe good things happen there too. Absolutely, have no doubt. And I have a special fondness for Mexico too, for a number of reasons. But anyhow, there it is, folks. You can leave your comments, leave them nice, leave them in Spanish, leave them in English, however you want to do it. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.